name is Diane. I just wanted to share a little bit of my story after coming over here to see Dr. Tong and Dr. Elaine. I started out, I want to say, about 10 years ago, and I was suffering from carpal tunnel in both of my wrists, and surgery was highly recommended. I also was suffering from compressed discs in my neck, all 3 or 4 discs in my neck, and caused a problem in my nerves in my shoulders that compounded the carpal tunnel. My hands would go numb on a regular basis. Initially, I couldn't even hold a mascara wand and do my mascara for 10 seconds. My hands would go totally numb. I've always done a lot of computer and typewriter work, so I couldn't do that either. And I was recommended to come in and see Dr. Tong by a friend of mine, and of course the treatment sounded a little bit unusual and not necessarily something that I would look up myself, but by that time I was in a lot of pain. And I also had developed arthritis. All these symptoms keep coming to mind now. And I had a lot of stress in my life. And I actually was on medication for anxiety. So I was taking Effexor, I think, at the time. And when I came in and saw Dr. Tong, of course, his passion, I was very drawn to his belief in the changes that he was going to make in people's health, and how that he really wanted to help people, not just cover up their symptoms, but to deal with a cure for what was causing them such trouble in their physical bodies. And, you know, as I listened to him and had come to the belief at this stage in my life, I was open to hearing what he had to say about the energy flow within and the spirit, and getting through all these blockages that were causing so much of my trouble as dis-ease and these symptoms. And so I agreed to a treatment. And the first time that I came and saw him, and I probably went through several treatments in the first few weeks, and that was a couple years ago, and I noticed an immediate relief. My numbness in my hands, the anxiety that I felt, there was almost a euphoria. There was and today, I have to go to today because I see Dr. Elaine. I've been seeing her for about a year and absolutely adore her personally, but also the treatments that she gives me. It's like coming in for a tune-up. I don't have to have surgery on either one of my wrists. The improvement is outstanding. I come in for maintenance now. The seriousness of my symptoms has totally disappeared, but maintenance is what I require. The anxiety, I'm on absolutely no medication today, and my treatments are what make me feel vibrant and alive. Every time when I come back in and I walk out, it's kind of silly because I say I can't get this grin off my face because it feels so good to be able to move, to function, to think better, to move faster, think faster. I feel competent, healthy, happy. It's just a wonderful, wonderful treatment. And like I said, no medications. I don't have to have surgery initially. The medical field wanted to go in on my neck and do surgery on my neck for the compressed disc, and of course the wrist thing, and of course medication for the anxiety. And that's all dissipated because this is the only treatment I need. What else can I say? I believe in what they're doing, and I wish I could tell people and share with them, if I could share the before and after, if I could just say, see how bad this feels and how these symptoms and how it affects my whole life, and things don't work, and the stress and the anxiety and the pain and the non-functioning, to after treatment. And to be able to touch someone and say, see how good this feels, and all of that is gone. So if I have anything to do with anybody listening or watching, I just would recommend that you open up a little bit to try something that can make a huge, huge difference in your life in every aspect. This year I've had an enormous amount of stress and anxiety. I've been moving out of a place that I've been in for 20 years and in a new marriage, and my son, of course, in college, and just a lot of major changes, cleaning out, sorting out, years and years of accumulation, and leasing out the house. And I developed shingles, which were very painful, and the treatment for me was to come in and see Dr. Elaine. And not only does she have the kind of manner that absolutely understands, she has both of them, Dr. Tong and Dr. Elaine, have the medical training that they understand all of the diseases that we have. And she treated me for shingles, and that was the answer for that. The stress issues were so alleviated by having the treatments that I got here. There's like a different, it's hard to explain, but there is absolutely a different energy that moves through my body that helps me function and improve the circulation, and like I said, that energy to be able to function and think clearer and manifest what I want to do without having these I'm at a loss for words, but it's like the blockages are gone. The energy within me is flowing. It truly is like my spirit gets back in myself. It gets the stress. I lost myself. I come in for the treatments. There's an energy and a spirit that I get back when I come in here. When I first initially came in, I probably came in, I want to say 2 or 3 times a week. I'm not real sure, for maybe a month or two, to really jumpstart my inner healing. And today, after a couple years, and like I said, that was just a short duration, I come in for routine maintenance to keep the physical body functioning with my inner healer, the spiritual part of myself, the circulation, the energy, the chi that I need within my body that eliminates all those blockages. I come in probably about every 6 weeks for my maintenance treatments, and it's what keeps me functioning. I'm very happy to be here.